Welcome, lords and ladies, back to our lovely Mount and Blade Warband playthrough with the Clash of Kings mod. God damn it, my mouth is on fucking fire. Oh, God, hold on. I should have done that before. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I bought a beef jerky that said, like, hottest beef jerky in the South or something. I don't know. It was fucking hot, though. It's got some peppers on it that... Well, it wasn't too bad at first, but now that I don't know, it's sitting in my mouth, I guess I bit into one of them or something. God damn. Whew. Oh, everything's on fire here, too. God damn. Yeah, so in the last episode, we did some stuff for the Night's Watch, and now we're supposed to return to Master Aemon and help him with the siege. Here, so at Castle Black. Let's go talk to him. Let's go see what's up. How we can help. Sir Willem Blackwood. Is Bowen still alive? Barely, Master Aemon. What happened here? Another party of wildlings attacked us, but we beat them back. Alas, the true battle has only just begun, Sir Willem Blackwood. They have been digging through the wall, and they've managed to make a breach into one of the storerooms. The lower part of the wall is vulnerable in a very few places. If it had been anyone but Mance Raider leading them, they would never have known where to dig. What can I do? Join the fight, Sir Willem Blackwood. The stewards are holding the wall, raining down arrows on the wildlings. John has taken the remaining rangers and are holding off the wildlings in the tunnels beneath the wall. Join him and defend the realm, Sir Willem Blackwood. I don't need to ask where the breach is. Just west of here. Make haste. For the realm! Yes. For the Night's Watch. We ride! Ride now! I was gonna do the Rohan, you know, the charge of the Rohirrim, yeah, Minas Tirith, but you arrive at Castle Black, the main stronghold, blah 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 blah. Leave. Okay, so we're going to the tunnel. You arrive at the tunnels. There are a series of tunnels underneath Castle Black called Worm Walks or Wormways, which connect the various keeps and towers. These tunnels are mostly used during the winter when the cold and snow, sometimes 40 or 50 feet deep, make it impossible to travel above ground. Rush to the aid of the Night's Watch. Excuse me. Oh, dear, it really is a tunnel. Are these my men helping me? Black Brother, Knight, Ranger, yeah, these are my guys. These aren't just the average. Ah, here's the battle. Fear not, Jon Snow. Mighty men have come to aid you. And we're being attacked from 3 sides, eh? Well then, I shall assist this side first with my own men. My own Night's Watches. My own men of the watch are quite brave indeed. Just you wait and see. We shall prove most valuable in this fight. Oh, things are turning into a little bit of a mixed melee here, but I still hold faith in myself. Let's go to first person. Make this a bit more intense. This would be hectic fighting, I'm not gonna lie. Really close quarters here. Shorter weapon would probably be more handy here than my bastard sword, but, well, better a bastard sword than something like a giant two-handed axe or great sword or something. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, there's a ton of them here. I guess they never learned how to flank, though, in the north, because they are leaving themselves quite vulnerable for me to jump into the side here and melee them. Although, that does make me wonder. I actually am a bit of a historian. I don't want to like claim to be an actual historian by any means, but I would consider myself a novice at history, and I enjoy learning about it very much so, and it is one of the things I'm going to school for. But I've always wondered, like, for example, in early medieval warfare, kind of like Dark Ages or whatever you want to call it. I usually just call it Middle Ages. But yeah, during those times, when the Vikings would create shield walls, what happened at the edges of the shield wall? Did those just become kind of like nasty melees where, you know, the fighting devolved into just close hand-to-hand combat? The shield walls broke there? Because they couldn't have had... Oh my goodness, you are a tricky one. Oh, you are victorious. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, the shield wall, you know, it can only go so far, and then if the enemy's bigger than you, then they start to overlap you on the flanks. So what happens on those flanks? You have nobody on your side to protect you. So does that divulge into just a nasty melee fight? Or does it do those sides slowly start getting pressed in, like forced in, like into a U shape almost. Anyways, you're victorious. Leave. Some soldiers are ready to upgrade. I mean, it seems like such a simple answer, but I honestly don't entirely know. Although I don't suspect any historians know exactly, but my guess is that either it would devolve into a nasty, confusing conflict on the sides, on the flanks, that could spread. Or perhaps anyways, sorry. Just some random rambling from me. So we're victorious. We beat them back. Lovely, lovely. Okay, Battle of Castle Black is not finished. We did defend the tunnels with Jon Snow, though. That is good. We held the tunnels. Let's go report our success to Maester Aemond here. Oh, the soldiers are gone now. Doesn't really sound like much of a battle's going on, but yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Sir Willem Blackwood, what news do you bring? We beat back the wildlings, Master Aemon. Very well, but I fear our position is untenable. It would have been different if the watch had been at full strength, but our forces have dwindled over the years. We face a position unlike any in our long history. What do you mean? Time and time again, the wildlings have thrown themselves against the wall. Raymond Redbeard, Bale the Bard, Jorah Mun, but this time it is different. We are a shadow of our former selves, and the Stark and Winterfell has gone south. There is no one to defeat the wildlings when they make their final attack on the wall. But we beat them back in the tunnels. Tess, Sir Willem Blackwood. Mance Rayder has men to spare, and we have none. We cannot hold them off, but we can continue the fight. You must go to Jon and tell him to evacuate Castle Black. A Lord Commander could never do so, but Lord Mormont is gone, and we've yet to choose a successor. Wait, what? We cannot hold them off, but we... Okay, so I believe this quest line actually creates a deviation from the books here. So let me just see this again. We cannot hold them off, but we can continue the fight. You must go to Jon and tell him to evacuate Castle Black. A Lord Commander could never do so, but Lord Mormont is gone, and we've yet to choose a successor. I can order the brothers to go south and join the northern lords in their holdfasts and castles. We have no commanding officers besides me, and Jon... well, I guess Jon Snow wouldn't have been a commanding officer at this point. But I'm a commanding officer. What are you talking about? And I am the oldest brother of the Night's Watch still alive. The High Lords cannot accuse me of cowardice. No sane man would wish to live to my age. Well, I suppose that's true. But before you go, a gift. When I joined the Order of Maesters, I forswore my old family name, but I have not forgotten it. When Bloodraven left for his last ranging, he entrusted me with the sword his father bestowed upon him. The sword that Aegon's sister, Visenya, wielded when she rode upon Meraxus, one of the 3 great dragons. The ancestral Valyrian sword of House Targaryen. It is called Dark Sister, and its history is illustrious and proud. You must wield it now, Sir Willem Blackwood, and defend the realm as the kings should have. I am honored, my lord. His mind is leaving him a little bit, because I am technically, I suppose I suppose I would be the highest commanding officer now of the Night's Watch. Oh well. I agree with his sentiment, and I am very trusting in his judgment, though he is a little bit older now. Okay, so do we need to... where's Jon Snow, though? That's the question I have. Talk to Jon Snow. Okay, is he at the tunnels, or is he at Castle Black? Okay, he's not there. But really quickly, let's go look at Dark Sister. It is just a one-handed sword. It's got a swing of 41 and a thrust of 43. Much better than what I have here. Speed rating is faster, and weapon reach isn't actually... let's see, it's 87. Ooh, it's actually not that good. The weapon reach is rather short compared to just the regular arming sword. Speed is higher, damage is obviously... Speed and damage are quite a bit higher, but weapon reach is something that I value in Mountain Blade Warband. 87, 94, and I was going from 106, 94. Okay, well we'll give it a try, you know? We'll see how things go. While wielding Dark Sister. I mean, come on. It's a Valyrian steel sword passed down through the Targaryen line, and the final Targaryen in Westeros has entrusted it to me. I don't think I can refuse him. My bastard sword will just have to chill here. I also keep forgetting I have this pot of wildfire, but I'm a little bit scared to test it, to be honest with you. Soon we will, though. Soon. Okay, so Jon Snow must be here because you can't actually enter Castle Black unless you have a reason to do so. So we just have to find who Jon Snow is. I don't think it's you. No, you're Hob. You're Hob the Hobbler. Is that you? Yes, that's you. Okay. Hello, Jon Snow. Yes. Aemon has ordered you to abandon the wall. We're sworn to guard the realm. There's no shame in fear. My father told me what matters is how we face it. Ah, Master Aemon has the right of it. We could throw away our lives here, and it would barely slow down Mance and his army. We'll retreat to Winterfell and join the lords when they march on the wildlings. For the realm. Very good. Okay. So, yeah, this is where things change in the timeline. Instead of holding at Castle Black with, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but instead of holding here at Castle Black, we are retreating to fight them further south, to join the Lords of the North. And I suppose that makes me now the full commanding officer. Oh, and this is, okay. So the quest is done. But if I understand how this works properly, we are not done. No, siree. Did we already go to Molestown? I think we fought a battle there, yes. Yes, we did. Okay. So we are not done because relatively soon, some of these northern areas are going to start getting taken by wildlings. Yes, by doing this quest line that I've just done, you unlock an actual wildling faction. I do not think you can join them, though. But it does unlock the wildling faction, and they will try and take these various places. I think some of these are actually under siege. Did that say under siege? No, it didn't. It just said in the north. Okay. Well, anyways, we are going to start heading down towards Winterfell. My supplies are okay, but my party is quite expensive. So, oh, there's wildlings. Can we catch them? 4 point. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, who's that? Benfred Tallheart. Okay, that's Benfred Tallheart. Who the fuck is Benfred Tallheart? I'm sorry, I know the lore actually relatively well, even though I forget names quite frequently, but who the hell is Tallheart? Tallheart. Did something happen in the south while I wasn't watching? No, it looks like things in the south are pretty much how they always go. The north, the western, good lord. The Westernlands usually do very, very well early until they get the Reach declaring war on them, and then it usually becomes a struggle with the Reach, and that's when they start losing a few of these places that they've taken from the Riverlands. It goes a few different ways, you know. It's a little bit random. If you play around with any of these groups, you affect it a bit as well, but that's usually what happens. They usually have a good start, and then they slowly start dying and getting fucked. But they have a good start. Tallheart. Tallheart. Who is Tallheart? I'm sorry, this is something I must figure out right now. I know that it probably doesn't seem that important to you, but let's see. Characters. Oh, dear Lord, there's so many names. Lord... Oh, fuck, what was the first name? First name is Benfred. Benfred. Lord Benfred. Lord Benfred. Where are you, Lord Benfred? What? You're not here. Is he not a lord? But he's controlling his own men. See, now I'm even more confused. Benfred Tallheart. King Rogstar, he is Lord of Sentinel's Tree. Family Sir Helman Tallheart. Helman Tallheart. Tallheart. Joanna Wolfield. Elaine's Tallheart. Ellen Tallheart. Eleanor Tallheart. And Mira. Oh! correct me if I'm wrong, but the Tall Hearts are from the video game. The Game of Thrones video game made by the people that do the story. I'm doing air quotes here again. The story-driven games, like the Walking Dead one, and I think they just did a Batman one. I'm pretty sure that's where Tall Hearts are from. I apologize. I probably just spent 5 minutes looking through stuff, or trying to figure that out. But oh, here we go. Dire news, my lord! Shouts an old man Dire news, my lord! Shouts an old man standing a few feet from you. The wall has fallen, and savages roam free. The man is clearly frightened and walks away muttering curses and something about giants and grumpkins. The free folk has declared war against the north. Okay, so the free folk are now here in the north. So the north is now about to get fucked by... We're not very far into the campaign, so they're not going to get fucked by the Ironborn quite yet, but it's not going to take too long. There's an old cave here. That's kind of interesting. I would very much like to explore those, although half the time these little things you can explore don't yield much in the way of, well, interesting things. Has anything actually been taken by them? Let's see, notes, factions. It's kind of interesting, actually. I didn't intend on doing this, but both this Let's Play and the other Let's Play of A Clash of Kings are me fighting against these invading factions that you have to kind of trigger to attack. So the other one was the Dothraki. So if you're interested in watching me fight the Dothraki with a custom-built troop tree of Ironborn, then you should go check that out, because it's pretty fun. It was one of my favorite characters I've ever played. But anyways, let's see. The free folk. The vassals are... It occupies nowhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, so all of these lords are somewhere here in the north now. I am slightly frightened. Before we go too far, though, I saw Sir Roger Osgrey has something. Yes. No, not your equipment. Your skills. Tell me about your skills, good sir. What I need from you... Let's see. He's our trainer and our tactics guy. A little bit of persuasion, although I don't know how much that's going to help us out. So for the time being, I think that we should give him one more strength point. Sir Roger Osgrey was a well-known fighter before he joined the Night's Watch. That's why I've enlisted him as my second in command of my own party, my own troop of rangers, as it were. I think we'll just give him one more strength. We'll just make him a tanky mofo. Yeah, we're going to give him... Yeah, we are going to give him one more iron flesh. Yes. And we are going to make him even more proficient in one-handed weapons, and I guess pole arms, because why not? Very good. It's nice having that talk. I very much enjoyed it. I might give you my bastard sword, actually. Yes, how would you like a bastard sword? Here. There you go. You have a bastard sword now. Congratulations. Cool, cool. Okay. Sir Willem Blackwood. Yeah, this annoys me, because it says that I have a level up, but it's just because that skill point went missing because of that cursed thing, that cursed event that happened. Okay, let's get our asses back down to, actually... We don't need to go to Winterfell. We need to go to White Harbor or Barrowtown. Those are the closest... Those are the only two actual cities. It's the only place I can buy and sell in the north. Winterfell is technically, even though it looks like a city, it's technically just a castle in the game's logic. Well, actually, in real life, it pretty much is too. Oh, what do we got there? Broken Men, Northern Archer. Okay. See if we can... Now let's cut our teeth on them if they get close enough. Excuse me. These woods are going to be very perilous now with large armies running about in them, so we need to be extra cautious. And that's why I am not happy that I... Oh, there's my horse. Excuse me. That's why I'm not happy about how thick these forests are. It's kind of interesting, but... oh my goodness. I need to keep like a water bottle near me while I'm playing. Crofter's Village. Let's see if we can't get any more any more peasants to join us. We should be able to get a decent amount now that there's actual Northmen in their backyard. He's moving at 6.0. I'm moving at 6.3. I can catch him. Who's that? That is Sir Helman Tallheart. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Torrens Square. Barbary Dustin. The Dustins? Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, the Three Sisters, yes. I always forget that the Three Sisters here are their own faction. Because you don't really hear too much about them in the books. I don't think I'm going to continue chasing them. I'm going to go to Barrowtown, though. I haven't been to Barrowtown thus far. You know, actually, let's go ahead and chase them. We can indeed catch them. In fact, we can help this White Harbor Patrol because they're going to catch. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of Northmen headed there. Move in to help the White Harbor Patrol. Lead your troops. Yes, we're going to have to fight with the various northern lords soon enough, so we might as well become acquainted with them. There are faux lies, men. Prepare yourselves. Those are quite gallant, if I do say so myself. Okay, we're gonna have our guys move down though, just a bit. Oh, I get to command everyone. Lovely. Okay, well, let's. They're gonna come at us really slow because we outnumber them. So if I could just squeeze in through there. No, you're not gonna let me do that. Then I'm going to have to have everyone. Movement orders. Follow me. I'm gonna lead you to victory. Again, if you're familiar with the Clash of Kings, this mod, the maps are quite large, which is unfortunate for small parties, but pretty awesome when you have big armies. Okay, my men are following behind me. Let's go scout out their position. Let's go find them, and then we can set up a decent spot. Oh, there we go. And they're all archers, so we do need to be a bit careful. Oh, I hit somebody. Lovely. Oh, I hit somebody else. My goodness, I am a master archer. Could match Legolas bow to bow, arrow to arrow. You know what? These are just archers. There's no real threat here from just charging in. In fact, trying to set up for a long period of time could actually be more dangerous to us than just taking them out now. So let's go ahead and do just that. Let's go ahead and... Come on. My god, they're shooting me. They're shooting me. Pretty sure these are these are actually my men who have run away. So this is where it becomes difficult. When it's me versus wildlings, I know who my enemy is. But here... Well, I turned off the damn overhead notification things or whatever they are, the unit displays of their head, so I just have to swing at things that are shooting arrows at me and hope that it is not my own man. Excuse me. Very unprofessional. Some of these look like my men, and then some of them don't. The ones that are modeled after the Night's Watch definitely look like my guys. Well, I guess these guys kind of do. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I don't think I had Night's Watch archers. It's just Night's Watch brothers and Black brothers or something, or Night's Watch recruits. I've killed a lot of dudes. This sword is pretty powerful despite its reach. And honestly, in hand-to-hand combat, it's not going to be as big of a deal, but mounted combat is where I think I'm going to feel the disadvantage of a short sword more. It is nice to have a little bit of extra reach when you're mounted. Okay, well, that was successful. We have aided the North against brothers who have fled from their duties. I did lose one Night's Watch recruit. That's quite alright. Thank you for your help, sir. It was fortunate to have you nearby. Yes, it was. Indeed, indeed. Plus, I needed to catch them because I need money. Pretty badly, actually. Pretty badly indeed. Alright, let's upgrade these Night Watch recruits into Black Brothers, and one Black Brother into a Ranger. Looking sexy as all hell. Sellsword Archer. We still actually have some of those. We still actually have a few sellswords with us. And do we have any more? We actually lost all of our White Harbor Knights that were following us. But we still have our Knight Rangers and our Veteran Rangers, so that is good. We are still good to go there. Lovely. Okay, we moved a little farther south than I would like to, but I'm kind of curious what that barrow is. But I don't really want to go exploring too much. We have, let's see, 5 minutes. Let's go to Barrow Town in this episode, and then in the next episode, we'll pass by the barrow again. We can check it out. I don't think there's going to be anything too interesting, but immediately what we're going to have to do is start going up here and claiming... helping the North repel the invaders. And now, I think this is episode 4, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. This series actually is not getting viewed nearly as much as the other Clash of Kings video I did, so I'm kind of reluctant to push it to the 10 episode range, but I don't know. In fact, all of my videos are getting less views than they normally do, which, I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm not hungry for views by any means, but it doesn't mean that I don't want them, and that views kind of dictate in a way the content that I produce, because they do. I want to make content that you guys enjoy as well as I enjoy. But if you're not enjoying it, then I can just play it on my own time. Balanced Bastard Sword. That thing is sexy. Pole Cleaver. Cleavers are pretty fun, actually, I have to admit. I don't really need anything. I've kept myself with a recurve bow because I'm on horseback a bit, so I think we will stick with that. Not a lot of money, though. I don't think we need... we'll buy some... We'll buy some grain and fine cabbages, because why not? Ha! Plus, it brings the cost up to 69, and I am definitely mature enough to see the humor in that. Okay. Lamalier armor, 35 plus 10. It just looks good because it's decent armor, honestly, and it looks like a Knight's Watch armor. The thick chainmail hauberk, I think, is what I wore with my last character, so I don't really want to repeat the same look, but it definitely is sexier. But the money, though, yeah, I don't know if I could afford that in the end. Wow, this arming sword actually sells for basically the same price everything I sold last time sold for, so let's just sell it. Screw it, right? Okay. Well, I am going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope that you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed this series, then, well, you should definitely subscribe to my channel. If you're not, you should like this video. You should share it with your friends. And if you so wish, I even have a Patreon. You can support me on that. But none of that is required. I just hope that you enjoyed the videos. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good one, and I will see you then.